to give you documentations, girl.
Oh my God, that I know. Somebody please say it ain't so. They gentrifying hip hop. They replacing Diddy with Fat Joe. The same guy that was saying that Latins invented hip hop. And don't get it twisted. Latin people always been in hip hop from the beginning, but he the one that took full credit and responsibility for the creation of hip hop. Now they're giving him the key to the city, the same key that Diddy had, nevertheless. Fat Joe received the key to the city. Fat Joe's got every door in New York on lock because he's officially got the key to the city, the same key that Mayor Eric Adams gave to Diddy. The rapper's all the way up receiving the ceremonial key Tuesday evening before his concert at the Bronx Orchard Beach. Mayor Adams handing over the key at the star-studded event. So they gave him the key, the same key they gave to Diddy. They gave him an honorary doctorate. So they basically gentrifying hip-hop right now. They letting it be known that this is the takeover. This is the face of hip-hop they would rather see over Diddy any day. They'd rather rock with Joe. A lot of people would rather rock with Joe. But at the end of the day, he's Joe Crack. He never promoted anything positive. He never put out a book for the kids. He never said, go to school, don't do drugs. Joey Cook Crack Coat got the key to the city. That's why I call this the hypocrisy key. Because how you going to give it to this man and take it away from Diddy? Diddy ain't never rolled with the Terror Squad. It always been brother love. He always been dancing in the videos. Diddy been non-violent for a long time. But they give the key to New York City to Joey Crack? What he got going on behind the scenes? What is the plans that they have for Fat Joe? I tell y'all what it is, man. They'd rather have him. He the Steph Curry of hip-hop. They got rid of LeBron. They'd rather have Steph Curry. That's what this basically boils down to. Look at this, y'all.
New tonight, Sean Diddy Combs responds to Mayor Adams' request to return his key to the city. The ceremonial key was sent back to City Hall after Adams' office sent 2 letters to Combs' companies requesting it be sent back. The mayor wrote that he was deeply disturbed by Combs being caught on camera attacking his then-girlfriend Cassie. Combs was given the key in a Times Square ceremony. You see the mayor smiling there. September 2023. He now faces numerous accusations of assault and sexual abuse from multiple women.
They need to do more research before they hand those keys out. They need to investigate who they're giving them keys to, and do these people represent New York in the same light that they want them to represent New York? Because this man got plenty of songs about smacking women, dope dealing, whatever the streets talking about, he talked about it in vivid detail. And he never bit his tongue, speaking on the grisly gangster life. But now he got the key to the city. What example are they setting? You got to be a knucklehead. New York wants you to be gutter, rugged and raw until you get called out by a bunch of women or whatever the case is, until you get some allegations about you. As long as you don't have no sexual allegations, you could be a D-boy, a gangster, a drug dealer, whatever the case is, you can get the key to the city. Somebody make that make sense to me. Y'all got to see this real quick. Y'all need to see Fat Joe receiving the key to New York City.
From Melly Mel, Mr. Ness, to KRS-One, there's no Fat Joe if there's no KRS-One, there would have never been a Fat Joe. My whole life I've been trying to be KRS-One. LL Cool J, Heavy D. And the list goes on.
See, that's why we love Fat Joe. You could say what you want to say. You could say, oh, he's Latin, but he hold it down more than most Negroes when it come to hip-hop. He pay homage to the foundation. He really hip-hop to the core. You never seen nobody else pay this much respect to the legends and the forefathers of this arts and craft. He been there since breakdancing, graffiti, turntables, the elements of hip-hop. People love Fat Joe from America to Africa, Canada, wherever he go. I get it. He's a great ambassador for the culture. But The way they did Diddy, they might as well just quit with this key to the city madness.
I want to shout out everybody here because we in the Bronx, and I know all of you. Every last one of you, I know you. I love you. I thank you for coming out. I see my brother Megatron, Opie. I love you. You saved my life 3 times. I'm not gonna lie. Pissed through the whole crew's out here. But Mayor, I'm gonna ask you to step off the stage so I can get into some gangster shit, okay?
How the mayor gonna sit there and allow that? He's an idiot, man. He already a black mayor. He giving out these hood-ass keys to the city. He had to take one of them back already. And you figure he'll never make that mistake again. He turned around and gave the key to the most hoodest dude in New York City, man. Joe Crack. What is he thinking, man? Is he that much of a hip-hop fan? Is he a hip-hop groupie or something? What he be listening to on his way to work? He old school with it. He probably wear a Kango like me. He probably got the chains on and everything before he get out the car and put on his suit. You never know what's going on with this guy. Maybe he on crack. Remember Marion Barry? Maybe Joe Crack been fronting him to work. Maybe he was getting pink cocaine from Diddy before everything went down. This is the most crackish lawyer, mayor, whatever he is, man. He bad. New York City need to do better than this. They need to take that key and put it in the vault until they get a mayor that got some sense to give it to the right person. Out of all of the entrepreneurs, humanitarians, and people that come out of New York City, it keep landing in the hand of rappers. What is his problem, man?
Man, I believe in you so much, man. Love you, Chuck. Damn. 1990, Chuck brought Chuck something to see with it. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you something else. When they shot the brother 41 times in the Bronx, Amadou Diallo, even though I was still in the streets, I marched with Reverend Al Sharpton. When the police threw a town hall and they sat me down and they knew I was cool, he was calm, yo, Fat Joe, we want to do the town hall. I tell them when they say, what you know about, I say, I remember Yusuf Hawkins when I'm walking. With all that being said,
He gonna get fired, man. And they need to do it tonight. Just put this dude out of his misery. Let him get a regular desk job, doing something. Let him pick up the phones at the police station or something. This mayor is making a mockery out of New York City. Giuliani would have never did no mess like this. That's like Giuliani giving the key to the city to John Gotti or somebody. Somebody make that make sense. That's like Giuliani giving Lucky Luciano the key to the city with the whole mob sitting in the crowd while he talking that gangster talk with a cannoli in his hand. Tell me how that makes sense. This guy is a joke. He ignorant, he black. He might not even be in control. It might be some mind control, Manchurian candidate madness going on with this dude, because I don't see how it makes sense at all.
I always thought of you. I always represented you to the highest. Because the Bronx, we started the most legit guy I know. And Ruben, they asked you to go to the convention to see Obama speak. And you said, I'm going to be with Joe. I want you to know that you're a major inspiration to me in my life. And when every time I might have was going to get into trouble, I would say, Ruben Diaz is not going to like that. And I'm not going to embarrass Ruben. Because to this day, if I go to the White House, they go, yo, that's Ruben's guy. That's Ruben's guy. So I have to make sure I never met, yo, Charles Rob.
They running with them gangsters and them thugs up there in them New York City mayor offices. They got goons coming through. That's the same thing I said about with the T.I. situation. T.I. always gonna get out of trouble because in Atlanta, the people that's in power, they was raised up listening to the Rubber Band Man. They was raised, T.I. they daddy. They got degrees, bachelor's, masters. They in high places, making laws and making rules and things. They gonna look out for Big Daddy Tip. If it wasn't for T.I., they wouldn't have had a father figure in Atlanta. So for Fat Joe to be running with these dudes, how long they been knowing each other? What was the mayor doing before he was the mayor? He probably was standing on the block. He probably had it for cheap with a Skull Gang belt around his waist. Who knows? He might be from Harlem, the Bronx. Ain't no telling what this dude is about or what he was doing back in the day. He probably was the biggest knucklehead out there. He probably knew Diddy's father. He probably knew a young fat Joe before he became famous. He might be the OG of the hood. They need to investigate this mayor because the stuff he doing is making New Yorkers and people abroad very uncomfortable.
Come out here, y'all. I didn't know you was there, man. All right. Listen, we wanted to acknowledge the legend of hip-hop, and we knew we had to do it with...
Where's Smack at? That's what I want to know. Where's Smack? Where Tay Rock and Calico and Loaded Lux? This look like a URL event. And the mayor and the whole NYC staff is just standing on stage waiting for them to go. Don DeMarco. Make it make sense to me, man. Why they got the foggy room? It's smoke everywhere. It's a hip-hop concert. Rise Up NYC. Is they trying to raise some money off of this BS? People trying to gentrify, and he trying to keep it ghetto around there. When they get rid of this mayor, they might as well bring in Johnny Depp to hold it down for New York City. People will be happy with that. Boston would be jealous if they had Johnny Depp come in and be the mayor. And he give awards to U2 and Aerosmith and get a dude, the lead singer from Mick Jagger, the key to the city, man. New York would applaud that. Bagels would be on sale for a month if Johnny Depp become... One thing for sure, they got to get rid of this dude. Because he making a mockery out of hardworking citizens that always did the right thing, pay their taxes, never did a crime, never had to run, dodge the police or none of that. He giving the key to the city to Joe Crack after he took it back from Diddy, the worst decision made. Would you trust this man with policies or whatever the case is? Do you trust him to make sound decisions when he just gave fat Joe Crack? I know I said it a million times, but I can't even believe this, man.
With Brother Ruben Diaz, give it up for Ruben Diaz Jr. And Ingrid, my chief advisor, who knew that we had to have the right support, and we wanted to do it for our brother Fat Joe. Give it up for our brother Fat Joe, who's getting the key to the city of New York.
Show Fat Joe some love.
All his legends.
Like, man, I left New York a long time ago. I've been living in Miami for a long time. I had to get out of the streets. It was too many goons, too many gangsters. People want you to do them favors. People mad. Fat Joe's baby mama. Big Pun baby mama. Sending people at me. I had to move to Miami. Whatever happened to that? How he get the key to the city? He from New York. He represent New York, but I doubt if he living in New York. Or he even be around like that. He come through and get the hell on. Like he should. You ain't never supposed to be dwelling in your hometown like that. But to give him the key to the city during a time like this, inflation and everything, that's not giving people no sense of hope. When you got officials so corrupt that they doing stuff like this, hip-hop concerts, when you got homeless people out there starving, the city needs repairs. There's plenty of people out there that need better opportunities. Where's the job fairs? They not opening no buildings, no industries for underprivileged people to thrive and prosper, but they gave Joe Crack the key to the city. Y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, man. I want to say thank you to all the members out there. I love y'all to death. All the people watching, hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that Cash App, $ Sean Blaze Docs, and enjoy the wave, baby. I hope y'all been loving it. I got so much love for y'all. I risk my money.
risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl.
Sean got the jocks, I'm keeping it funky like some socks. Ponytail with the box, and my cell phone look like a box. Try not to get shell shocked when I start busting out the docs. I got secret videotapes of your mom cussing out your pops, all over a box of corn pops. This rhythm got your pop